Hello viewers. Please take note of the troubles I'm having pulling away at the start. Something weird with the clutch. Engine wouldn't rev until I pulled the clutch in, and then it still was only weirdly revving and not giving me power. It was a really weird thing. But I managed to get it going and got caught back up with the crowd. Starting P6. And away we go. This guy goes slowly. He's nowhere to go to the right, so I went left to not hit him. Back on the track. You can see I've kind of got myself into a bit of a pickle. I am completely surrounded by cars. I figured, I'm just going to go in there nice and safe. Keep it clean. A little bit of door bang in there. We traded some paint, but nothing. And again here. But nice, clean, get through the corner in one piece and just keep going. The first corner is never where you win, but it's often where you lose. Coming around the Curva Grande, and I'm catching P5, so I thought to myself, I wonder. And sure enough, break him into the second chicane, up into P5. So far, so good. Through the Lesmo is not my best part of the track, and this is not my best track, so definitely a section I need to learn better. I don't do badly through it, but it feels a little bit clumsy. Down toward Ascari. Braking at kind of the end of the fence where the marshal is. Be careful not to hit those big yellow curbs, which aren't there in real life anymore. I now understand why. They will launch you into your next race. Right through the fence, all kinds of nasty stuff. Into the Parabolica, and I'm slowly catching up with the top four. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can keep out braking people into the braking points. That Lambo in front is fast. I'm faster in the corners, and outside of that, that's it. I've, again, gotten myself into a bit of a bind. Dude on the right gives me space, but I'm not really looking at him until now, and I thought, screw it, I'm just going to break both of you. Up into P3. Thank you very much. Podium position. So this is definitely one of my best races in Monza. It's not my best track by far, but I'm doing well here, so I'm thinking I'm catching them. Maybe I got a chance at actually doing fairly well. I'm on the podium at this point. Again, coming down to the second chicane. He leaves the door open. Okay, I'll just Max Verstappen you. Take the apex and see you later, buddy. So now I'm sitting P2, heading down toward the second Lesmo. Still keeping it clean, staying on track, staying out of the gravel, staying out of trouble. Down to Ascari. And I can tell I'm catching him slowly. I'm braking a little bit later than he is. Braked early there. So I'm way too far back to do anything into the Parabolica. But if I can come through there well, I might have a chance into turn one. But again, he's fast in a straight line, so it's hard to gain ground on him. Here we come. I'm closer. I don't know if I'm going to be close enough into turn 1. It might be where I just do a whole lot more catching up. Which ended up being exactly what happened. Braking at about 160 for this one. Down through the gears. And right on his behind. Into Curva Grande. See, I'm much closer now. Maybe I can pass him in the same place I passed everybody else. In toward the second chicane. Have a look, but no, I'm not going to send it. Bide my time. I'll get a chance. Through the Lesmos, again, not my best section, so I'm kind of pushing as much as I dare. Keeping up with them at this point, that's all I'm really concerned with. Braking right at that second white line seems to be working well with this car. My beautiful NSX. Much closer going into Ascari this time. And again, I'm giving him a lot of pressure, and I'm giving him a lot of mirror full of me. Nice and clean through Ascari. And nice and close coming out. Bit of slipstream. And can I outbrake him? Yes. Yes, I can. Through the Parabolica in the lead. Alright, now I just got to hold on to it. Considering the race has been going well so far, I'm not super concerned about making any major blunders. Braking point's the same, 160. Just can probably brake later, but I'm being a little bit conservative because I really don't want to outbrake myself and screw this all up. It seems to be working so far. Around Curva Grande, and this time I'm in the lead. Coming into this second chicane, I was distracted by something and I glanced up to see a braking point. And it was, oh, no, that's not it. And I braked a bit early. Didn't do me a huge amount of harm, lost me a couple of tenths. But then I went wide here, and that cost me a little bit. So I'm getting a bit clumsy, overdriving the car a bit, trying to make sure I stay ahead. That one was pretty good. Again, braking on that white line. And he's right on my butt at this point. So I'm just hoping I don't screw up and not give him a chance to overtake. And I can bring this one home. Braking just before the marshal. Again, try to stay off those yellow giant sausage curbs that are in there. They're not actually there in real life anymore, but most video games have not updated their stuff yet. C'est la vie. Don't hit them. Down toward Parabolica, and I'm thinking, okay, this time I'm going to pit because I don't want to forget, and I don't know what lap we're on in terms of how many there's going to be. I know what lap number we're on, but I don't remember how many laps we end up doing. There's no timer on my screen for some reason. So, into the pits I go. Down on the brakes, oh my god, down to 50 at exactly the right place. Nailed the marks, perfect, no problem, everything's good, except the same problem. Engine won't engage, clutch in, that still won't engage, finally it does, and it's jittery and it's weird, and it cost me about 2 seconds more to get out of the pits. And out comes the Lambo in front of me. You can imagine I'm not very impressed. But okay. I got my work cut out for me, that's for sure. Because again, I don't know how many laps we got left. So now I'm chasing him down again, and he's in a faster car, only this time he's got new tires. Alright, let's see how we do. Coming around Curva Grande, and I know that there's one place that I know I can make up time, and that's going into all of the braking zones. So this one, braking just a hair later Maybe 5 meters, maybe. And went a little wide again. Cost me some time. So went in faster, came out slower. Don't do that. Better to go in slow and come out fast than to go in fast and come out dead. Sir Sterling Moss said that. He's a smart man. Through the Lesmos. Not bad. Could have gone through there faster, but I just didn't want to spin and end up costing myself everything. At this point, I'm quite a ways back, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pull anything off unless some kind of a miracle occurs into Ascari, and it doesn't. Down to our Parabolica. I am getting closer, but at this point I've already been given the notification that the leader is on the final lap. That would be Bortolotti in front of me. And me moving my hands around is trying to make sure I'm actually in the right mix and everything else, because I wanted to verify I hadn't accidentally tweaked something. Anyway. And across the finish line for a P2. I'm okay with that. Started 6th. Blundery weirdness in the controls, but I'll get that worked out. Thanks very much for watching, folks. If you liked, hit the like button, get yourself subscribed, and have an awesome day. Peace.